A busy office morning. The receptionist sat at her desk, scrolling on her phone, when a black man walked into the building. He was dressed simply, not wearing an expensive suit or carrying a briefcase. Without asking anything, she assumed he was a cleaner or a delivery guy. With a forced smile, she said, "Sir, deliveries go through the back door." He looked at her calmly, nodded politely, and sat down in the waiting area. She rolled her eyes and whispered to her co-worker, "Some people just walk in anywhere these days." She laughed, not realizing who she was talking to. As minutes passed, she kept making sarcastic remarks. When he reached for a magazine, she said sharply, "Please don't mess up the table. Clients will be here soon." The man stayed silent, his face showing quiet patience. The other employees nearby giggled, following the receptionist's lead. The atmosphere was filled with hidden judgment and arrogance. What none of them knew was that this man wasn't there for an interview or a delivery. He was the one who built this company from the ground up. Suddenly, the manager came out from the corridor, smiling warmly as he walked straight toward the man. "Mr. Williams, welcome back, sir. Everyone's waiting for you in the boardroom." The entire reception froze. The receptionist's face turned pale, her heart pounding. Mr. Williams stood up calmly, gave a polite nod, and followed the manager toward the boardroom. The receptionist realized in horror that the man she had mocked moments ago was the CEO, the actual owner of the company. Inside the boardroom, the energy was completely different. The staff stood in respect as he entered. He greeted them warmly, then began discussing business updates and new company goals. Everything seemed normal until he paused and asked someone to bring the receptionist in. The room went silent. She entered slowly, her head down. Mr. Williams looked at her kindly but firmly. "Can you explain," he asked, "why you thought it was okay to treat someone with disrespect?" She stammered, trying to find words. I didn't know who you were, sir," he replied calmly. "That's the point. You shouldn't need to know who someone is to treat them with respect." He looked around the room and said, "In this company, we value people not by their color, their clothes, or their position, but by their character." Then, in a quiet but decisive voice, he added, "You're fired." The room remained silent. No one dared to speak. The receptionist burst into tears, realizing the weight of her mistake. Mr. Williams didn't humiliate her further. He simply turned to his team and continued the meeting, using the moment as a lesson for everyone in the company. Later that week, employees noticed a change in the office culture. People were kinder, more aware of their tone, and more respectful to everyone, from janitors to executives. Mr. Williams began a new initiative supporting young Black entrepreneurs, offering internships and mentorship to help them grow in business. His story became an inspiration, a reminder that dignity has no dress code. The narrator's voice closes the video softly. "Don't ever judge a book by its cover. You might be mocking the author. Respect isn't about status, it's about humanity." The screen fades to black with the words, "Treat everyone with respect. Always